So we'll do our LMGTE winners. Number 16 Proton Competition Porsche. Ryan, you started the race. Congratulations, and you led the race. Yeah. Tell us what happened at the start, because you had a bird's eye view, obviously, what was going on.
I don't know exactly what happened. I saw the aftermath of it when I got there, but yeah, that turn 3 incident, there was stuff everywhere, and I was just fortunate to have my car placed on the far right side of the track, and a lot of the action, went across the left side of the track and collected up several other cars. So I just got past the prototype that was spun, 2 wheels in the grass and 2 on the track. But yeah, and it was unfortunate that it collected up, Chris in the 77, our sister car. So really feel bad for them. But it gave us a little bit of breathing room for the restart there. Had a couple of other prototypes in between me and the GT field, and yeah, just from that point, just focused on trying to run a smooth race, save the tires a little bit, and no mistakes.
You had that good battle with Johnny Larson as well. I think he overtook you at one point and you got back, and there was all sorts of stuff going on with that Ferrari.
Yeah, I really don't know. I think they had a little bit of a gamble on a short fill. He overtook me in the pits, and so I think we were controlling the race, from start to finish. But yeah, I did find myself in my second stint behind him, and it was fun. It's very difficult to pass on this track, even when you may have some pace. I think track position here is really important. But my first time here, I'm learning the track, I'm learning the car, I'm learning the tires, I'm learning my competitors. And so a lot of learning this weekend for me, but I couldn't be more pleased with how well it finished, and lucky to have some great teammates and co-drivers. And this Proton team, I can't say enough how well they worked. Our car was not that great of a car to drive when we first arrived here for the prologue, and our guys kept working, and I'm really impressed to see how far we got our car and how drivable it was come race day.
Zach, you took over the car. He gave you a good car in the lead. Didn't have much to do, did you?
Not really. Yeah, when we got in, as Ryan said, when he boxed, we were actually behind the 50 car, but we were able on my stop to basically jump them back because we had a fuel advantage. And then from there, they were kind of just yelling numbers at me, which was the gap to the car behind. And I was like, all right, I was kind of driving off that. And obviously, tire wear is huge here. So not knowing what's going to happen with the full course yellows, I was always sort of thinking, if something happens at the end, I want to make sure I have tires. So it was kind of about making sure the gap was in and around that 5-second mark, and the car was perfect, and also not overstress the tires to keep it there. So yeah, it was a very smooth car to drive. I think Alessio got the short end of the stick because he had to do the long stint, and I think we finally found the cliff on the tires near the end. So I think it worked out just right.
Alessio, you took over the car, brought it home, but I think Zach summed it up. You had a hard one because you were struggling towards the end.
Yeah, exactly. So, the first half was great. The car was very good, and I was looking after the tires, after the fuel. It was like they keep yelling at me that not to push. So I was really conservative. And then all of a sudden, it started to drop. And the last 8 laps, it was very, very difficult for me with the rear left. I thought I would have a puncture at some point. So it was tough. But like my teammates said, it was. I'm happy how the weekend went. I'm more happy about that than about the victory, to be honest, because we bounced back from. We were really struggling at the beginning. We were struggling with the front left all practices long, and we changed a lot the car, and we didn't get lost. We really came back on track. We all worked together, and we found, to be honest, I think a good compromise. Maybe too good, because at the end the front was too good and the rear was a bit edgy. But no, that's how we will learn it for sure. It's the first time I was struggling that much at the end of a stint, and I will learn. The team will learn, and I want to thank my teammate because the key role here was Ryan with a great start who put the car P1, and then the great pit stops, and Zach brought it on P1 too. So at the end, I think we can both be proud about our performance, and now the goal is to fight for the championship for sure.